3, 2, 1. Let's hop into this video. Hi, Grandma.
Hi, honey. I'm not gonna hold you long.
Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is Naya Alexis here. Thank you for coming back to my channel. I really appreciate it. I hope everyone is doing good in these very difficult times in our world right now. Staying positive and just taking time for your mental health, your physical health, your spiritual health, and everything. If you have not subscribed to my channel, y'all, what you doing? Y'all subscribe to my channel. Please like this video. It helps me out so much. So I hope you guys like this video. Today we are going to be spilling some tea-ish, kinda, you know. Wait, just keep watching and you'll see what I mean. I hope you guys will come and see more of my videos as I upload and start this channel. And don't forget to hit that bell notification so that you guys can get a little notification every time I post a new video. So without further ado, today's video is going to be some tea because it is a story time. Now I know sometimes story times can be kind of controversial because of whatever, but I'm just going to keep it real. I want to make a disclaimer before I start. The person that I will be talking about in this video, I wish them well. I wish them so much love in life. I have nothing against them at all. And that's it. Like, that is literally it. I'm just telling something that really did happen in my life. And I want to tell it because if anyone younger than me, older than me, whatever, is having an issue with a teacher or someone and they feel like, maybe this is how I'm supposed to be treated, it's not how you're supposed to be treated, and I want to share my story to let you know that. So without further ado, let's hop into this story time. So I am going to be talking about the wrongs that were done to me, at least I believe, when I was in high school. And this event occurred when I was in high school, but I knew the person before then, or like right as I was getting into high school. I'm not going to give a name or anything. I'm going to just say teacher. So that's what I'll use to describe this person. So, alright, let's start. Let's start with, okay, I'm going to start, I believe this was it was the summer before my freshman year of high school, right? So I went to this summer intensive. A lot of dancers go to summer intensive. In the summer, it's to help obviously train in the summer when maybe our school is out or doing something different. And it's to help just kind of explore like what company I want to be in. Like, do I want to dance? Do I want to take this further? A lot of people go to summer intensives for those types of reasons. And they're really fun. I really liked summer intensives when I went to them. I actually went to a summer intensive last year. What I'm talking about, I'm sounding old, like I don't go to them. I go to them still. This one I went to the summer before my freshman year of high school, and I had this teacher in one of my classes. I'm not gonna say what school it was, just know I went to a summer intensive, okay, in New York City. So I was at the summer intensive in New York City, and this teacher, I had her sometimes. They switched out teachers for us every day. But we would have like, it'd be like, it was 4 weeks, and sometimes we would have the same ballet teachers. Like on Monday, let's say we have one ballet teacher, on Tuesday we have another, but that would like be the same throughout the 4 weeks. So this teacher is very intense. She was a dancer herself, so and that's just the spirit of her. Very intense, like wants you to really get the step. And it helps you and encourages you, you know, kind of to get the step, but it's very like like intense, wants you to get that step, wants to help you, wants to push you. So that was kind of the spirit of who this teacher was. So I had her in when I was at that summer intensive, and I had her the year after that, so the summer before my sophomore year, I had her as well. I also went to the same intensive the next year, and she was there still because she worked at the school or whatever. So I went to that summer intensive. I won't say that she particularly liked me or didn't like me. She definitely noticed me and everything, but you know, she was a good teacher. I liked her. I liked when we had her class. She was a little, like I said, intense, and it's like afterwards you'd be like, oh my gosh, like that was like something serious. Like, you know, talking to your dance friends, like, whew, she's intense sometimes. And I mean, intense isn't bad. It's not a bad thing. So basically, summer of 2015, right? I did not go to any summer dance intensives outside of my state. I stayed and went to an intensive at my home school. Now, this teacher also began to teach in the summers at my home school because there was an exchange program with my the school that I was at where I live and the one in New York City. They had like an exchange type of thing where the teachers would come and they would teach us for the summer at my home studio. So she was one of the teachers that would teach there. Me and my other homegirl, we get put into a level that we don't really agree with, but like whatever. We go into that level and everything. So that summer intensive was fine, whatever, but she was our like main ballet teacher. She was our main ballet teacher. So still very intense, still like yada yada. But in her piece, she made me and the other girl like those two, like we had like the stars of her piece. We were some of the oldest people there. So we were like she loved us. Like she was still intense, but like she wanted it for us. She was pushing us. Like, you know, as dancers, you like getting corrections. Like, I want to be corrected. Like, give me constructive criticism. And tell me what I'm doing right or wrong, and like let me know so that I can get better, right? Keep in mind, when I say we like corrections, there's a difference. This is gonna relate later, but there's a difference between corrections and just completely like tearing someone up. Like, those are not the same things. All right, so we were like the stars of her piece that year, so we had a little showcase in the summer or whatever, and bang, there was your girl and there was her homegirl, and we was, you know, doing our thing on the point shoes, whipping it up, okay? Whipping it up. Y'all hear me? We was whipping it up in that piece. That's what we was doing. We were great. That performance was great. Loved, that was a cute piece too. I remember the music was like, some ink or something with some little droplets dropping in some water. That was the cute piece with cute music, honey. Okay, it was cute. So basically, after that we was cool. She knew me from the other summer intensives before, and then she came to my home studio. We was cool. So she likes me, right? Really likes me, and I'm one of the only black girls in this studio, like doing ballet and stuff. So she really likes that. She really likes me. And basically, she started teaching at my studio. So she basically moved here and started teaching at my studio. So that was great. I was super excited about that. Like, I was like, we're ready to go. Like, I got this teacher here. I'm so ready. Like, she's gonna prepare me well for college, all that stuff, right? Y'all, I take her ballet class every Saturday, and I think every Wednesday as well. So I'm taking her ballet classes, right? And you know, I don't know what, I can't really pinpoint like at what point like it just all started going down here. Like, it just happened, man. Like, it just happened. And so basically I was going to her class, and like I'm used to getting corrections from her and like all this stuff, so like that's regular to me. And it's good. Like, she's asking me to do the combinations and everything is good, right? The issue is she started being like dogly, like hard on me, like really hard on me. When she would give me corrections, they weren't like, oh, like, let me give an example of a correction. Let me give an easy one. They weren't like, if you're holding your leg 90 degrees. Okay, if you're holding your leg 90 degrees, it's not like, oh, make sure you're doing that wrong. Make sure you bring your leg a little bit forward because your hips are out of alignment. Like, you heard that I said you're doing that wrong. Like, I don't have a problem with people telling me that I'm doing something wrong, right? That's what a correction's about. You're not doing something right, then you fix it. So basically, she started like dogging on me. Like, in class, she would literally be like, first of all, let's backtrack. So the first thing that happened was she kind of stopped paying attention to me, like, altogether. Stopped paying attention to me. I guess because other girls or whatever. So she stopped paying attention to me, which like we was cool even before she came to the studio. So that was kind of weird to me, but she kind of stopped being cool with me and everything. And then she started dogging me, bro. Like, I'm not saying I'm perfect at all. I don't think, trust me, I don't think I'm perfect whatsoever. I don't think I'm the perfect dancer whatsoever. That's not the problem. Basically, like, I'm trying to embody her so I can like give a quick, like, you know, little play. But basically, she'd be like, what are you doing? You're doing that wrong. Like, she would stop me for a correction and then she'd be like, what are you doing? You're doing that wrong. That's not right. What are you doing? What are you doing? She'd be like, oh God, I can't even, what are you even doing?
So mean to me, dog. I don't even understand, fool. Like, bro, why you gotta do that to me? Why you gotta be like that? Why you gotta do all of this to me?
Okay, so basically, started being like dog mean to me. Not only did she just stop paying attention to me, but then when she would give nothing but, like, I'm not even gonna say criticism, like dog awful criticisms or corrections. Not even corrections. I'm not gonna call them corrections because they would just be like, what are you doing? Like, you're terrible. Basically, that's what it was most of the time. And it got to a point where it's like, I kind of like got immune to it. Even I kept going to her class, I kind of got immune to it. I was like, you know what, she's just gonna be mean. Like, I'm gonna try to work through it. I'm gonna try to make her proud and like me and all this stuff. Like, that's where I was at, right? And then like one day, this is like, I'll say this is like the week or like so before the real incident happened. Basically, she like was really hard on me one class, like literally like tore me up in that class. To the point where it's like you can't even dance right because you're just so nervous that she's gonna say something to you. You know what I mean? Like, you can't even like actually do your best because you're just like on edge about whatever she's gonna say about you in front of everybody. Like, that was the type of stuff that was happening in my head. So basically, I remember like we had a class and then like we were done with class or whatever, and I was like getting my stuff and one girl was like, are you okay? She was like really hard on you. And that kind of dawned on me and I was just like, yeah, I'm used to it. Like, it's fine, it's whatever. But that just made me think like, yo, like other people are, it's not just me. Like, it's not, I'm not crazy. Like, this lady is really like on me. And she was an intense, like I said, she was an intense teacher in general. That wasn't the problem. This was a different type of intense with me. It was like mean. Like, she wanted to get under my skin and like be mean to me. Like, it was so not cute. And I feel like, you know, as a professional, sometimes you gotta deal with people who are just not cute and are mean and like don't want to see you succeed, and that's fine. But I feel like when you're teaching young girls and like young boys in the dance world, or any teacher in general, like, you should not have that type of spirit about you when it comes to them at all. Like, that is not so like, I want to say, like, I can't even remember if that was the same day that the incident happened or if it was like the next week or something like that. So by this time, y'all, I'm like a junior or senior in high school, right? So I'm applying to colleges, and obviously I want to go for dance because we do that whole life. I love dancing. So I'm applying to go to college for dance. I have a class with her. It was a Saturday class with her, I remember. And it was not even a hard class, but like she was just on me, like it was the class I was talking about before, on me, like dogging me, like, and I was just so like I couldn't even dance right because I was just so nervous that she was all up, like being really mean to me. So we finished the class. After class, mind you, when you finish the class, usually your bags and all that stuff is still in the classroom. We usually bring our stuff to the classroom, leave it there, and then get it and go. We're done, but we're still in the classroom when we finish the class to get our stuff. So she's like, Naya, can I talk to you? And this is basically in front of everybody because everyone is still there getting their stuff. But like the way she raised her voice was like everybody could hear it. So basically she's like, I don't know what you're doing. Like, you're not working hard enough, you're not trying, and you're not gonna get into any of the schools that you apply to. Like, you're not gonna get into da-da-da school and da-da-da school. High school, a school that I'm in right now. Thank you very much. She told me I wasn't gonna get into. She was like, you're not gonna be able to do this, da-da-da. The way you're dancing right now looks like crap, basically. Like, all this stuff. And like, it would have been different if we did this in private. I still would have felt sad about the fact that she thought that. But the fact that she did this, like she was saying this in front of everybody, basically, like in front of everybody, like I'm pretty sure everybody heard her because we were in the same classroom, like this close to my face, basically telling me I'm not gonna be nothing, I'm not dancing, like I'm gonna be something, I'm crap, I'm not gonna get into any of the schools that I applied for, which like is the worst thing you can say to a stressed out senior that like just wants to get into college, like just wants to get into a school. Like, that's just the worst thing you can say. Meanwhile, I'm just standing there and I'm like I have this, I can do, usually I'm able to do this where if someone, even if I feel like crying in a rehearsal or something, or I'm getting like upset, like, you know, as dancers you just kind of, you don't do that. Like, you just don't do that. You don't cry, you don't whatever, you just kind of, you do it. You do it, you just kind of take it, which I'm sure that's in a lot of like, you know, professions, but like you just kind of do it. So I was just standing there like listening to her humiliate me in front of basically everybody that was in class. And yeah, I knew, I was like, I'm really not gonna be able to hold it together right now. So I remember it was like, this is like a movie, but like it was raining outside and we had this we had a skywalk that like connected to our building. So like, and there were chairs there. And so I remember, I can't remember if I had a class after that, but I just wanted to go home. Like, I didn't even care if I had a class, I wanted to go home. So basically, I couldn't even hold it in. I literally didn't even get my stuff. I just got my phone, like ran down the stairs to the skywalk, and it was like raining outside and everything. And I would call my mom and I was like, Mom, that so-and-so is like, she did this and da-da-da-da, and like I don't know what to do. And like, I was so just emotionally, like everything came out, and I was just, everything, like when I say everything, I mean all the past classes where she was just so mean to me and everything. Like, I just like felt like I was nothing. Like, it was terrible. I didn't, that's like, see, this is what I mean. This is what I mean. You should never make someone feel like that, let alone a student who you are supposed to bring up to go to the next level. She just completely on that, for real. I was calling my mom and like I was super upset. I think my dad was on the line too, and I was just like super upset. And they were like, okay, we're gonna talk to her, da-da-da, and like comforting me and everything. So I was like, okay. So fast forward, I take the next classes, whatever, fast forward. Probably like the next day or that day after I come home from dance, they're like, we talked to her and basically like she didn't mean to come off that way. Like, she just wants you to be at your best and like da-da-da-da-da. And they were like, she said that like you should lose some weight, and I was like, excuse me? I'm not trying to body shame anybody. I know that's a big deal in the dance world, but I was a little, this is how I look. this is how I am, right? I have mostly always been this size. I was like, I can maybe say I had a few more pounds on me in high school, cause I don't know. I started cooking for myself, y'all, and like it decreased my little weight, but yeah, like I wasn't that much bigger than I am now. So for her to say that, I was like 16, I think, and she was telling me to do that, and it was just like she didn't even tell me in like a nice and endearing way. So this is what I started doing at school. Like at my high school, we always had snack or whatever, and the snacks were good. If you go to Bullis and you're watching this, please in the comments hashtag chocolate chip oatmeal cookie, because that joint was bomb. That joint, oh, now I want it. Oh, now I want it. Pause. Did you like this video? Did you subscribe to my channel? I'm gonna need you to do that right now, and click on that bell notification. Do it. Thank you. So back to where I was. So what I started doing was, my school would have snack at like, we have 2 class periods I think, and they have snack. I started skipping the snack. Like I started just like not eating the snack at all. Or I would like try to eat an apple or something, and if it was something, anything like chips, the cookie, like anything, I just skipped the snack. I didn't even eat it. Like I didn't eat. So like so basically that meant like if I had breakfast, now mind y'all, I got up for school at like 5 something in the morning. So like I wouldn't, like at 5 something in the morning, I would have to have my breakfast and then go and get on the school bus. So I wouldn't eat for like from like 5 almost to, when do we have lunch? At least 11:30 or 12. Like I wouldn't eat anything, and then if lunch happened, then I would like have to like mosey my way on around that to like try to eat healthier. Let me tell y'all, I didn't have anything severe, because honestly, y'all, I'm gonna be honest, that went on for like a week, and then I was through with that. I was like, no. But honestly, like that could have led to something so unhealthy. Honestly, that could have been so bad. That could have been so bad. It could have led to something that could have been much worse than me having a few extra pounds. Like honestly, this could have been just told to me in so many different ways than it actually was. It was just not cute. And after that, you know, just I kept going to her class sometimes and everything. No, it got to a point where I actually couldn't go to her class anymore. Like I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. Like I really could not go to her class anymore. I kept going on like the Wednesdays, maybe on the Saturdays. I think I just stopped going after a while, because I really just couldn't handle it. It was too much. Oh, the last thing, y'all, is that I need references. You need references when you're pretty much applying for anything. So two of the people I asked was like the artistic director of the school. She was also a dance teacher, and the teacher that I'm talking about currently. So when you ask for something like that, you have the option to say no. You have the option to say, oh, I don't think I'm gonna do this. Oh, that's okay, da 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 da. It's nice if you say yes, but you do have the option to say no. So basically, I had asked her a little bit earlier in the year. She said yes, of course, da da da. So I'm like, okay, cool, right? She completely, like, we kept calling, and mind you, I see her in class, I see her in the school, and kept calling, kept asking, yeah, I'll do it, yeah, da da da. Deadline was coming up, whatever deadline was, and she knew about the deadline, okay? Never got a recommendation from her. And maybe I should thank God for that, because the way she was acting was real iffy. She didn't write nothing. She didn't write nothing. Nothing for me. And it's like, and it's not even like she was like, I don't really want to write one anymore. Like, she just didn't do it. Like, she just waited past the deadline and just didn't do it, knowing that what the deadline was. That was a one teacher experience. I've had a bunch of different types of teachers. That one was really crushing because, you know, she supported me as a black dancer. And that was really special to me. She came from a company that I wanted to be in. And it was just sad to me that like things ended up that way, like that she treated me like that, and it was honestly just sad. You know what, your girl, look at me. Let me stop. Honestly, I'm doing great. I'm in the dream program that I wanted to be in. And so she was wrong. I hope she's good too, you know. I know this teacher's probably still intense like she was. And that's fine. Intensity in a teacher is exciting. Like, you know what I mean? They might be a little crazy, but it don't matter. It's a way in which you facilitate things, a way in which you treat actual human beings. I want to thank you guys so much for watching my video. If you're still here, thank you so much. Thank you for staying and watching this whole story. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe. Please like this video. Helps this video out so much. And please hit that bell notification so you guys can get updates for when I post my videos. Did you subscribe? Did you like this video? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Mwah. Thank you guys. See you next time. Bye.